Welcome back, you guys. If you're new to my channel, what's up? I'm Ciara, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys this beginner's makeup tutorial. I'm going to be walking you guys through this entire look from beginning to end. So if you're looking to get some more makeup tips or need any help, just stay tuned. So the first thing you want to do before you start any makeup is always make sure that your face is clean and moisturized. Me personally, I always do my makeup in the morning, so I'll usually wash my face and then use Eucerin to moisturize it. So the first thing we're going to do is you're going to get a concealer that's a little bit lighter than your skin tone. And when you're just starting, I highly recommend you guys try to go pick up this LA Girl Pro Concealer. This concealer is very, very tacky, and that'll definitely help you guys with manipulating it and putting it where you want. So I'm going to use this shade Toast. This is 981, and I'm going to use that to clean up the bottom of my eyebrows. Now, I've already filled them in, so if you guys would like to see a more in-depth video of how I fill them in, I'll leave a little card up here for my eyebrow tutorial. And it also helps to find a concealer with this little tip on the end. It just is easier to use on your hands, and it'll prevent you from having to get a brush and waste a lot of your time. Now to clean up the top of my eyebrows, I always try to use a shade that is as close to my natural skin tone as possible. And for that, I'm going to be taking this same LA Girl Pro Concealer in Beautiful Bronze. Now, if you want to clean up the top of your eyebrows, you can either take a concealer like this, or you could just take your foundation shade and take a brush and use that to fine-tune your eyebrows like that. And I do this because when you have that little highlight on the top, it kind of makes your brows a little not natural looking. So I find that when you use something that's closer to line the top of your brows and only leave the highlight for the bottom, it makes your brows look a little bit more natural. And finding concealer shades that work for you, especially if you're a darker skinned girl, it's gonna take trial and error, to be quite honest. I know there's a lot of different shades that I have for concealers, and most of the time I'll have to buy it and just like see, or I usually watch girls on YouTube that's the same skin tone as me. I know that helped me a lot when I was first starting. I would watch girls that looked like they were the same skin tone and see what color and what products they used and went off of that. Now for this concealer that you're using to line the bottom of your eyebrows, always take that over your eyelids. This will cancel out any darkness on your eyelids, like when you first wake up and you look like a zombie. That'll get rid of any dark circles on your eyelids. And then if you want to add a little bit of eyeshadow, it also doubles as an eyeshadow primer. So that's very handy. I'm just gonna make the edges look a little more neat. And then when you're blending out what you use to line the top of your eyebrows, always blend up and outward. And that's that for the eyebrows. Now the next step you can do after you finish your eyebrows is you can spot conceal. I love this LA Girl Pro Concealer, so this is what I use to conceal, to hide, to do anything I need makeup to do. And I'm going to take the shade Beautiful Bronze, which was the same shade that I used to line the top of my brows. And we're just going to spot conceal any dark spots or under eye bags that you might have. Nothing too crazy. Just trying to make the skin look a little more even. Now, if you have a lot of discoloration on your skin, what you could do is they have different color concealers. Like I know they have an orange concealer and a green concealer. And those colors, when you use on like certain parts of your skin that are discolored, those cancel out the colors. So that way when you put concealer or foundation on top of that, that cancels out. So that's something good you could use if you have some discoloration on your skin. Now, when you're first starting to use makeup, I recommend that you guys invest in these little sponges. I get mine. These are like the Sassy Chic sponges. I usually get these from the dollar store and they come with like 25 in a pack or 100 in a pack or something like that. Now getting these, they're a lot more inexpensive and sanitary than going to buy a lot of expensive makeup brushes. Just for when you're just starting, you might not get the hang of like cleaning makeup brushes or really know how to take care of them. So this is a great option to use when you're starting out. Even me, I've been putting on makeup for a couple years now and I still go back to using these because they do a good job at blending, and you could just throw them away without having to worry about washing them. Or you guys could try to get a beauty blender. I know in Sephora they're like $25. If you want to invest in a beauty blender, always try to get the latex free ones, because I know the ones that have the latex, they could give people who have skin allergies a hard time. So now we're just going to blend out this concealer. And when you're putting on concealer or foundation, always start with a little bit and build your way up, because it's much easier to put on a little bit and have to put on more than it is to put a whole lot on your face and then have to find a way to take some off. So now that we've concealed, we're going to go in with foundation. What I use is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation, and I'm the shade 355 Coconut. If you're a darker skinned girl, like I said earlier, try to watch YouTubers that are like your same skin complexion to see what your skin tone is. Or what I like to do is, it's kind of weird, but this little part of my hand, I always find is like the same tone as my skin. I know you can't see it on camera, but when I'm trying on a new foundation, I usually just put a little bit on here and see if it blends well, and that's how I'll judge if it's good for my face or not. And I'm only gonna start with this much. And with foundation, you always want to only add it to the center of your face and blend outward. Never just start on your chin or start on your jaw, because what happens then is you'll get this cast over here that'll look like you're wearing a mask, and it's very hard to blend that out. So I usually just go cheek to cheek, chin, forehead, and blend outward from there. And always remember, with makeup, less is always more. And another thing, when you're blending your makeup with a sponge or even a brush, never swipe. This will leave streaks on your face and take away any makeup that you already put on. All you want to do is dab. Just dab and blend, dab and blend. Now what you're going to want to do after you put on your foundation is you're going to want to set your face. And I'm going to use the Fit Me, the same line that I have for my foundation. And this is also the shade 355 Coconut. And this is just the powder version of the foundation that I just had. And with this, you don't want to use a lot. I usually focus on everything except under my eyes, because I usually set that separate, since that's something that usually creases first. I'm just gonna go over here. Now once you're finished setting most of your face, I'm gonna kill two birds with one stone here to save a lot of time, especially if you're just beginning. This is the Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder in medium, and I'm gonna use this to set my under eyes. And I can also add some here, just for a little more setting. Now the way we're killing two birds with one stone here is, as I'm setting my eyes, I'm also going to use this as something to catch the fallout while I do my eyeshadow. So, makeup hacks. Now, if you're just beginning with eyeshadow, not really sure how to use it yet, I definitely recommend that you just start with using Q-tips before you go get brushes, because Q-tips, they won't waste any product, and you'll have more control of it, in my opinion, than you'll do with a brush having to use circular motions. With a Q-tip, you could literally just put on what you want. So we're going for something very simple and natural today. So I'm gonna start with this brown, and you'll see what I mean with the Q-tip, how pigmented it comes out on my eyes. So as you guys can see, I'm brown skin myself, and the fact that this is a brown and it's showing up on my skin, the Q-tips do a great job. And this base color, this first color that I'm putting over my crease, always try to use something that's a little bit more neutral. That way it's easily blendable. Now on my eyelids, I'm going to use this cream color and just blend that over. Just gonna blend the two. And now that I'm done with my eyeshadow, I could just take the powder that I used to set under my eyes and wipe that away. And now you don't have any fallout under your eyes, and you won't have to waste time trying to wipe up spilled eyeshadow after you already put on foundation and concealer, which is great. Now for a little extra natural glam, you could take any highlight. I'm using the black Radiance True Complexion contour palette, and if you're a darker skinned girl, definitely look into black Radiance because they have everything for every skin tone: lip gloss, eyeshadow, mascara, anything you need. You can definitely use them as starters. And what you can do is just add some shine to the tips of your nose and your cupid's bow. And now finally for lips, I'm just going to use a regular lip gloss. This is a NK lip gloss, and it's the shade Essence. And just going to add some shine to my lips. And that is it, you guys. I hope this beginner's tutorial was of help to all of you out there just starting with makeup. It will get easier, I promise. It's just going to take time and practice. Make sure you guys hit the like button, comment, subscribe for more, and I will see you guys soon. See ya.